Welcome back. Determining how much to eat when you're trying to lose weight. Now, if you've ever wondered how much you should actually eat when you're trying to lose weight, you're on a diet and you're either eating too little or you're trying to overeat or you're not sure if you're full or not, you're not the only one. This is the video. I'm going to break it down for you so you can kind of understand how much to eat. This is a straightforward question. See if you can relate to this. I'm on a 500 calorie per day deficit diet. Healthier foods are less tasty, causing me to eat less. So I had to force myself to eat more to reach my goal. However, I don't feel as good. Any tips? So, as your first time here, my name is Reggie. I'm the founder of Fit for Freelance. I help business owners lose weight and feel their best without crash diets or guilt. I've got the Live Online scorecard that can help you figure out how much to eat and all of those health habits that you're wondering about. It's a free 3-minute scorecard linked below. Now, to answer this question, what's going on here? This person is describing that something that's kind of interesting, that they used to rely on taste and experience of food to determine how much to eat, like how delicious something is, how much they enjoy it, how binge worthy it is, snackable, any of that. And now they have switched to relying on how many calories are in a food instead of, or like how that fits into their calorie target for that day. And so these are two different ways to gauge how to eat. Most people don't think about this, they don't consider it. And then a lot of people are judged solely by like if something tastes good, right? And if you do that, that's very simply going to lead to weight gain when you're eating very delicious foods all the time. They're usually high in fat or high in sugar. So the challenge is when you switch and now you're counting your calories and you're trying to eat healthier foods, they're not as like, I'm going to eat all of this right now. You can have a more reasonable portion of it and then realize you're not eating as much. So those are two extremes. But what this person would really benefit from, and a lot of people, in my opinion, is practicing listening to your body's hunger cues. And this will be just good practice. Even if you're not trying to lose weight or wherever you are in your health journey, weight loss journey, practice listening to your health cues can really be instructive in like your quality of life, but also in how much you eat. And then you can have a better understanding of how much you need to eat. All right. Now, some people will have a challenge with this if they are not used to it. It does take some practice, but this is kind of a fundamental to sustainable, healthy eating. So, understanding your body's hunger cues when you're hungry, when you're full, when you're getting full, these things they take practice. It takes time to understand, but it's a valuable skill to have in your health kit. Leave a comment if you know what I'm talking about. All right. Another thing to point out here, I want this person to question the desire to feel full. A lot of people, it's just like a standard or a baseline where they haven't quite considered that, you eat until you're full, but that might not be the best way to go about it. Many people are used to overeating, just eating until their stomach feels stretched and they like have whatever symptoms from that. However, healthy eating is about being satisfied usually and understanding your hunger cues and when you can stop eating without feeling overstuffed or overfull or at the mercy of how food tastes when you eat it, right? So pay attention to this and then question some of these fundamental assumptions that we have when it comes to the desire to feel full. So this person like, oh, I'm eating less now, but now I don't feel as full. And then like if feeling full is your target, then just be mindful of that and recognize how that might interact with things like your calories or how much food you're eating, like the overall volume of it. Big note. All right. And then something I always come back to is eating enough fiber. People are missing fiber from their diets in a pretty dramatic rate. Recommended to get 25 to 30 grams of fiber per day, about 14 grams per 1,000 calories in your diet, depending on how you're looking at it. Most people get about 13 grams of fiber. Some people eat like 0% fruits and vegetables. So assess where you are with this and increase your fiber, especially if you're on a weight loss goal, weight loss journey, trying to eat healthier. There are tons of health benefits of fiber beyond weight loss, but it does help with that as well, and appetite control and these other benefits, feeling satisfied, and it helps you eat more full food volume. So if you want to feel more full, more satisfied, if you want to feel that stretch in your stomach, right? Fiber can help you with that. And you can eat fewer calories for that volume of food you're eating because there are no calories in fiber. So if you have a high fiber food, then it has more volume but fewer calories. And you get all the benefits of the high fiber foods that I talked about before. And there are tons of them. I'll put a link to another video at the end of this one. So that's what I would say. Pay attention to your hunger cues, eat more fiber. These are good like public health recommendations, and they're going to be essential for safe and sustainable weight loss. If you have more questions about how you can lose weight sustainably, check out that scorecard link below. It'll give you customized tips based on your answers and a great next step for you to take. And then next you can watch daily fiber intake 2 out of 3 don't know this. I'll put that video up here. So that's today's message. As always, keep practicing. Peace.